Hi, this is Gayla Andrews again, and we are going to talk about David and Goliath and the stones. That's taken from 1 Samuel 17, and it talks about, in that whole chapter, it talks about how David went in because his dad sent him to go check on King Saul and his three oldest brothers, and told him to go check on them, take them some food, see how it's going. You know, parents want to check up on their kids, so they sent another kid to go check up on them. Well, of course, one of the older brothers were like, "What are you doing here?" Blah, blah, blah type thing. Go ahead and read the story and you'll find out. But one thing that stuck out at me as I was reading was when David went to go fight Goliath. Number one, he's like, wait a minute. What is the king going to give me if I defeat this guy that's much larger than I am? And of course, he was going to get a wife. His whole family wouldn't have to pay taxes. I mean, those were all great things, especially when he's just a kid. But if you stop and just analyze what it is that happened, and this is just going to be short, it's not going to be very long, but he took 5 stones to kill Goliath. And that was an amazing thing in itself, because 5 actually stands for grace. And grace means simple elegance or refinement of movement. So right there it's showing he's got a refinement of movement. And in the biblical, grace is free or unmerited favor of God. So here he is. He's got unrefined movement and the favor of God. So he's able to chunk these stones to kill Goliath. He's got 5 stones, but it only took 1 to kill him. And so he throws these stones. Well, I want you to think about what the stone is. I mean, in Psalms 118:22, Acts 4:11, and Matthew 21:42, they all say that Jesus is the stone that the builders rejected. So here David is using the stone to take down Goliath. It only took 1. The one stone that made a difference. Well, the one stone that makes a difference in your life that takes down your enemies is Jesus, the one that the builders rejected. So if you don't know who Jesus is today, I suggest you get a hold of me or someone that you know who knows who Jesus is and can introduce you to this man, because he has changed my life and he's changed countless of other lives. I mean, he changed David's life. David was a man after God's own heart. And David ended up being the father of Jesus through the lineage 14 generations back. So it's very important to know who Jesus is, because Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one can come to the Father except through him. So just wanted to encourage you, take up your stones and defeat your enemy, and to take up your stone, that's Jesus. When you take Jesus on, Jesus takes you on, and he says, I will defeat your enemy. You only need one. You only need me, and I will defeat your enemy. So y'all have a wonderful evening. I love you. God bless. Good night.